break every rule in this dumb code of conduct.
It is the Morning Mayhem on Trans-Africa Radio.
Let's stick it to the man.
Trans-Africa Radio, made in Africa.
Some amazing sounds right here on TRRadio.mobi. El Vovo Tirang on this one. And the song is called The Resistor. And of course, the time now is exactly 5 minutes past 10 o'clock Central African time. We've got the legend inside the studio. This guy has actually been in the music industry for a very, very, very long time and still relevant even today. Brother man, how do you do it?
I'm good, my man. I've been in the game. This is my 11th year.
11th year?
Yeah.
Shucks, man. How do you keep consistency?
For me, whenever I do music, I want to do classic songs, you know,
Sure.
and I don't want to just do music just for the sake of doing music.
Yeah.
Hence, I don't release now and then, but I do release singles sometimes.
Yeah.
So for me, I want my music if I'm not even around, so that people can enjoy and dance to.
Yeah.
Like the song you just played.
Sure.
This song is 10 years old.
Yes.
10 year, it was done 10 years ago.
Yes.
So it's still relevant, you know.
Even today.
Everywhere I go and perform,
Sure.
people want to see this song, want
Sure.
me to perform this song. So it's always on my set. I can't do anything. It's a classic song.
Do you still do that dance, eh?
You know, man, the dance must be there. You know, when you speak about El Vovo, you speak about dance.
No, brother man, let's start here. You know, you actually have 7 studio albums in your name right now, and apparently you're currently working on another one right now.
Yeah,
you
man.
know. So now let's start here. What has actually been your biggest successful album so far?
My biggest successful album has to be this one, the one that you just played.
Yeah.
That was my self-titled album, my first album ever.
Sure.
On this album, I got to be given 2 awards on the first album.
On the first album?
Yeah.
Were you anticipating such
No, man,
recognition?
even the love that I was getting from the people, it was amazing, you know, because I was still at tertiary.
You were still at school by then?
Yeah, man, 2006, I was still at Durban University of Technology.
Damn, my dog.
So that's where I met Zakes Bantwini, and
Sure.
then that's where we went to studio. And then on the first album,
Yeah.
it was a crossover. Everybody loved what I was doing because maybe I came at the right time. People wanted something new.
Yeah.
Of which I brought the DKM, which is Durban Kwaito music.
Sure.
So on that note, I got 2 nominations: the best Kwaito, of which I won, and the song of the year on the first album.
First album.
It was scary. It was scary because you know, on the first album, getting those awards, you'll never know whether the following years will be still the same. But I'm still here, and people are still showing love for El Vovo.
So now I want to understand something. You know, like your first album was a huge success. You know, like is there like pressure that you actually get that you know your second album has to pretty much do better than the first album?
Yeah, man, you'll always have to make it better than the first album. But unfortunately, most of us. It doesn't go that way, you know. The first album stick to the in the mind of the people.
Sure.
For a long time.
Sure.
Tina, we rushed to release our second album, but people are still in love with the first album.
Okay.
So the first album is always you know. Oskido used to say you are always good as your last hit.
Sure.
I always say. People need to know that the album that the first album I release will not be the same as the second album, the third album, and the fourth album. Maybe the fifth album might be the same as the first album.
But why later on though? Like I don't understand.
You know, because people's mind has already been moved from the first album. Because you know, even like I said before, even people today, even wherever I go and perform, they still want this song.
Sure.
So people are still stuck in that song. Whether you release a hit after that. But they are in love with the first work that you've done.
Now, El Vovo Tirang, you've actually been in the music industry for a very long time. You've actually inspired so many people actually in the music industry, you know. So now, one thing that I also want to understand is that your first album, you actually came across Zakes Bantwini. You know, for someone that doesn't know how the collaboration with you and Zakes Bantwini actually came about, how did it actually even come about?
I was at tertiary by then.
DUT.
DUT.
What were you studying there actually?
Language practice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's very interesting. That's very interesting.
Yeah, I was at DUT doing language practice, and I used to be an MC.
Okay.
On the events, or
Sure,
the school events.
So you love the stage for a long time.
No, I love people. I wanted to be there with people, but I didn't know how.
Okay, sure.
Hence, I was doing language practice because I was gonna stand there at the court and translate and interpret and do all that. So yeah, man, I met Zakes while I was still an MC during the events at the school, and he said to me, "I've got a studio.
Sure.
Do you mind coming with me? I've got a beat that is there. Can we go and do something?"
Yeah.
And then we went to the studio, and then we played the beat, and then Uyababona-ke labantwana basukela was born. And then from there, boom, Elvovo all over. I was still at the tertiary. I was still at tertiary. The support I was getting from the students.
Sure.
My song was always there.
Sure.
When you come
Yeah.
to the tertiary, they will tell you about Elvovo. You know, and their celebrity was
Sure.
Elvovo by then. You know, so many man. We made up in that fashion with Zakes. So we started working on an album.
Sure.
And then we've got signed. He signed me to his stable, Mayhem Productions.
Yeah.
And then Mayhem Production licensed me to EMI.
Okay, yeah.
So then the album was released.
Okay.
And then all over, Elvovo was there all over. Who's this Elvovo? The Elvovo, this Elvovo. Who's this guy? Why is this guy? Is this guy singing or talking to us? You know, but I was there, man.
Sure.
You know, I traveled.
Sure.
I went to places I didn't know how to go to. And people loved what I was doing by then. Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Some good old days. Eh?
Yeah, man.
So now, you say you actually studied language practice, you know?
Yes.
Do you always know that you're actually going to end up in the music industry?
No, I don't want to lie. Because for me, I wanted to work with people,
Sure.
but I didn't know how.
Sure.
I didn't even know that I can sing or I can
And a
do this.
hook or come up with
I
a
can
hook.
do this DKM thing.
Sure.
Because for me, it was something that was there, but I always had gimmicks that I was saying
Sure.
to the people so that people can enjoy whoever was coming next on stage.
Sure.
You know? So I didn't know that I could sing, but Zakes saw something in me. And then here I am. After 11 years, I'm still standing.
What? That's amazing. Time now is exactly 12 minutes past 10 o'clock Central African time. +2 7925 44329. Any questions you might actually have for the gentleman out here in the studio, Elvovo Dirango. This guy is a legend, man. When you talk about a legend, we are talking about a legend. And of course, talking about the guy that is actually out here in the studio. +2 7925 44329. Some lekker tunes right here on TRRadio.mo. Elvovo Tirango Mambinja on this one. The song is called Next Better Man. And of course, the time now is exactly 17 minutes past 10 o'clock Central African time. Welcome to it, everybody. This right here is the Wednesday edition of Morning Mayhem with the King of the Morning. And of course, inside the studio, we actually have a legend, man. This guy has actually been in the music industry for a very long time. Elvovo Tirango. His real name is Thokozani Ndlovu. So now, one thing that I always want to know, like how did you come about with the name Elvovo Tirango?
The name Elvovo, I'll start with the name Elvovo.
Sure.
The name Elvovo came from high school. They said I look like LV. You remember the LV, the rap singer? The one from overseas who passed away.
No.
There's a rap singer from Organda too that was called LV. They said I look like him.
Yeah.
I was still in high school in Newcastle where I was born.
Sure.
Then when I came to Durban, they said Elvovo. It changed from LV to Elvovo.
Okay.
From the guys I was chilling with. And then I went to studio with Zakes.
Sure.
From Elvovo to Elvovo Dirango. And then I asked Zakes, where is Dirango coming from? And Zakes is telling me, it just came from nowhere. While we were doing this song, there was something that just said Elvovo Dirango. So now I fell in love with it.
Sure.
Then Elvovo Dirango was born in that version.
So you didn't have a problem with it?
No, man. The only artist with the name and the surname, Elvovo Dirango. So it came in that fashion.
Sure.
But I'm no longer Elvovo Dirango.
Okay.
It has changed from 2018.
Okay.
I'm just El Vovo.
It's just El Vovo now.
Yes.
So now we scrap the
The
Tirango.
Tirango is gone.
Okay, cool. Now, but I actually want to ask you a question. You know, like you worked with Mampinja on this song, you know,
Yes.
and Mampinja right now is seen as that controversial guy. You know, what is your take on Mampinja and the whole Babes Oduma debacle? What's going on?
Man, what my take on this one is it's my take is for them, man, to come together and give us good music like they always do. You
Sure.
know, they are good together.
Sure.
They do good music together. For me, for my plea to them, it's for them to work together.
Sure.
Come back together, even if it's work only now.
Yeah.
Because they work nicely together.
Sure.
And also, this thing of fighting, for me, it's not for me.
Yeah.
Hence, I'm asking them to come together, work together, and give us good music like they always does.
Sure.
And then the other part, they will talk about it later. But because now we are waiting for Babe's music and Mampinja's music,
Sure.
they must give people what they want,
Sure.
not what they want themselves.
Yeah.
They must give people
Yeah.
what they want. People are waiting.
Sure.
We are waiting. Yeah.
Thank you, man.
So,
So now, I also want to ask you a question because now there seems to be this thing about this entertainment industry of ours whereby people find it safe to date within the entertainment industry. You know, would you go that route still?
no, I won't.
Why?
For me, I don't think it works.
Okay.
The two egos won't stand together.
Okay.
You know?
Okay.
I've got anybody got his own ego.
Sure.
And when you've got someone, maybe we are in the same. I don't think it will work. I think you need to date someone that is not even interested
In entertainment.
in entertainment.
Sure.
Someone that just supports you.
Sure.
A fan.
Yeah.
You must just date a fan.
Sure.
Because now there will be a conflict of interest here. You know, they don't love me more than they love him.
Sure.
They love him more than they, those parts. No, for me, I won't go that route. I'm safe where I am.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because now you know what raises the question is that, you know what, when you are pretty much dating outside the industry, one may think that the person that you might be dating at the time is dating you for what you have and who you are, not per se for what you can offer and the type of person that you are. You understand? So people that are pretty much outside of the industry tend to pretty much take advantage of the people that are actually inside the industry. I don't know.
But it's vice versa, because you can date someone on the same industry,
Sure.
who's also and maybe his fame is no longer in that same as yours.
Level, yeah.
He's trying to be relevant with you.
Okay.
In order to match, to be seen like a cool kid.
Yeah.
With you.
Okay.
You know. So it's vice versa. You'll never know, but it depends on how long have you been dating that person. How have you? What have you gone through?
Sure.
So you can't really tell.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now I've actually been following you for a very long time, and I'm very happy that you actually out here and of course educating people about the industry as a whole, you know, and why certain music personalities actually end up dying broke, you know.
Hey.
It's sad. It's sad, you know. And for someone that doesn't follow you, you know, what's the information that you actually have for us, man? You know, spill the beans.
Yeah, man. It worries me because most of us die without money.
Sure.
And people tend to be so in love with us when we are gone.
Sure.
People are praising us when we are no longer there. They play our music from the morning up until the night. They talk about how good we were, what. But they never came to us when we were still alive. And for me, I was just saying, who went to pro when pro? I'll make an example. Who went to pro when people didn't see pro performing anywhere?
Sure.
And not knowing what was going on with pro. Nobody went there. But people now are coming out and saying, hey, I should have. No, man.
could have.
It's not right. And also, I'm pleading to our government, as we are also taxpayers,
Sure.
to have sort of something like
a
pension.
union.
Like a pension or union.
Yeah.
You know, when someone bought a land to build a fell tree, there are rules and regulations that there are certain trees that need to be planted there.
Sure.
Why not us? We have that protection from the government, because whenever they go outside, they campaign, they do what? They will call us because they want people to come.
Sure.
But once they got what they want, they forgot about us. Whoever said 2010 Pro, we went with Pro to Potchefstroom or wherever we went, and the stadium was full. Where is Pro? Nobody's talking about that. You know. So for me, I'm pleading to the government to say, and even to also to get school short courses.
Sure.
When you enter music, can they please arrange for us short courses, how to manage our funds, and also to bring people, your live cover people, your whatever people, even our record labels. That's what we're asking.
Sure.
To come and bring those people to tell us exactly what is going on here.
Yeah.
Because Tina, we just get money. We think we are cool,
and you
like
don't know what to do with it.
I've released the hit. I'm known everywhere. I need to buy nice clothes.
Sure.
I need to drive a fancy car.
Sure.
Because those people need to see that I've made it. But nobody tell us about how to save. Not everybody that is in music went to school.
Sure.
You know?
Sure.
You can be successful in music, but never went to school.
Sure.
So we need those people. We need those short courses that the government can assist us, because we are also taxpayers. We pay tax. They must assist us, because you cannot judge and say you made a hit in 2010.
Yeah.
It's 2018.
Sure.
The lifestyle has changed from 2010 to 2018.
Sure.
You think the booking that I was getting from 2018 will sustain me up until 2018? No, man.
It can't be.
You know.
Sure.
And also, I'm also pleading to the event organizers. I know that they make their money from their pocket. They make events from their pockets. My only plea is that on their own, in any show that they do, only one legend
Sure. Just
to
one.
be part of the event.
For every show, there needs to be at least one.
One legend. Just to keep that legend, to keep the legend alive, because it's not that the legends, people don't love legends anymore.
Sure.
Why I'm saying this is that even if you can, tomorrow you can say, I'll make an example. Major League Gardens.
Sure.
Mapapos will be performing.
Sure.
You know when Mapapos will be on stage by then, how many people will go crazy?
Definitely, for sure. Yeah.
Will love that, seeing Mapapos on stage. You know that Mapapos will jump off that stage and be proud, and the confidence will be back, and he will go back to studio and record something nice for them. So that's my only plea, man, from the government, and also to increase our content.
Yeah.
Can we be more South Africans?
Okay.
Can our music be played more than the other music that is played?
Yeah.
More than us.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. And let me tell you about Trans Africa Radio, by the way. We play 100% African music, you know?
Thank you.
So we pride ourselves in this, you know? Good man, I still have a lot of questions to actually ask you, man. I have a lot of questions to ask you.
I can see you are prepared. Hey, so many questions. I'm spilling the beans here.
27 minutes past 10 o'clock Central African time. El Vovo Tirango is out here in the studio. +27 7925 44329.
Man.
Come on, man.
Man. Get out of here.
I better get out of here, man. El Vovo Tirango on this one. When he still went by the name El Vovo Tirango, you know? It's
Yeah,
not
man.
like Tirango now, eh?
Hey, it's gonna be hard. I know. It's gonna be hard to say El Vovo. The Tirango. Yeah, it's gonna be hard. Yeah.
What made you decide that you actually wanna go away with Tirango parts?
People change. P Diddy was Puff Diddy,
Yeah.
and then Pro Kid was Pro, and then Lily Bow Wow was Bow Wow, and then El Vovo Tirango is El Vovo. Yeah, it's something like that. Sure.
Now, Khulmani, let's talk about something. You know, you have actually won a couple of awards in your lifetime. And over the years, we've actually seen how awards have actually been disrespected. Let me put it that way, for lack of a better word, And we actually saw a couple of years back when Rick came through and was like, you know what? Nah, these awards are shame. You know what I mean? So now, what is your take on the South African awards, the Metro FM awards, and of course the Summer Awards?
My take is let the awards be transparent.
Sure.
Let everybody see what's going on. Because you work hard to get where you are. For me, I always say to be nominated, I'm cool with to be nominated.
Yeah.
I'm fine with it. To win an award doesn't mean I didn't work hard.
Okay.
It just means I have to work more harder than I've worked before. So can everything be transparent? People are voting.
Sure.
Can we see how many votes? How did they vote? And count those votes rather than coming to me and tell me that you have won. I don't know how many votes I've got.
Sure.
There's no transparency.
Sure.
Whenever there's voting that is happening, they always tell you about so and so is having 50 votes. So and so is having 20 votes. 10, 5. We must know that. Because you vote from the whole month. They must tell you, now Elvovo is leading with 100 votes. Oh, now Rick is leading with 120 votes. We must know that.
Yeah.
You must just not come to us and tell us with our craft that we've lost. Because we have worked hard.
It doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense.
No, it doesn't.
Now, we actually have a question here. The person comes to Skoloza from Orlando East. Skoloza comes to and says that we have actually seen a steady decline from the South African Music Awards, especially with the Kwaito category, where a Gqom album won in 2018. Based on this, does Elvovo think that Kwaito is actually dead?
Kwaito will never die. Kwaito will never die.
Sure.
The reason why I'm saying Kwaito will never die is because this is our music that represents us as South Africans.
Sure.
When you go overseas, they will tell you about Kwaito. They love our music.
Yeah.
They love our Kwaito. And also, I respect the Gqom.
Sure.
I respect the people that does Gqom. But for me, Gqom is not for me.
Okay. So you never jump on a Gqom?
I will.
Yeah.
As a feature.
Sure.
But I'm not a Gqom. I'm not a Gqom person. I'll never say because now Gqom is an in thing. Now I'm moving from. I've got fans that are with me here in Kwaito. Music change. People don't understand this. Music change. Nini, there was house.
Sure. And house was doing the most.
Text it to my love. Was the in thing, No, I'm just making an example.
Sure.
There was house, there was hip hop. Karakar was the in thing. Nini begu amawololo.
Sure.
Nini
Pagish Mtwana.
No, the other one. The one that won here last year.
Which one is it? Is it Pagish? Not Pagish.
The Destruction Boys.
Oh, Destruction Boys. Omunye Pezgo. Showcase.
Definitely this year it's gonna be something else, something different. There's Mazulu in it right now, Kanyani, there's Sony in it, there's Elvovo, Iyavaya. You'll never know now.
Sure.
Because all these songs are going this way.
Sure.
So for me, it's safe for me to stick where I'm good at.
Sure.
Rather than Ngambe no Moya. I cannot go with Umoya. Because Umoya can leave me anywhere and I will land where there are no people. So I'm safe where I'm with my people.
Because now, for me, that is like one sad thing that I actually see with some legends. Sorry to name a person, but let me just make an example. Utizozo. Tizozo right now is actually jumping on Gqom beats, and knowing Tizozo has got that, Devon feel, and for me, personal, this is just a personal opinion. You understand what I'm trying to say? Like, he shouldn't have jumped on the Gqom beat because now it's
I'll tell you something. There was a beat, a very nice beat that I loved.
Sure.
It's a Gqom beat.
Sure.
And they sent it to me, and it's like I love this beat, but I need to be strong. I sent it to Kabelo. When I sent it to Kabelo, and Kabelo came back to me and said, "Yo, what a nice beat." But no, man, fam. Tina, we cannot do this. Tina, we cannot do this sound. Let us do our sound.
Yeah.
So for me, I'm happy that we are still there, holding it, for the Kwaito, that we still believe that, and we know that if Kabelo is still there, Professor is there, Speaker is there, myself I'm there.
Yeah,
Kwaito will never die.
Showcase.
Yeah, man.
Speaker's got a brand new album right now.
Yeah, man.
Woo! Woo!
Yeah, man.
Ooh, come on. Speaker is just doing the most, Now, Khudman, now you were telling me that you will never actually gravitate to the Gom sound. But now, is there any genre that you will actually gravitate towards to? Saying that Gom is a big no-no.
That I will jump to, or feature, or any.
Yeah.
Or I'll jump to as in move away.
Not move away, but maybe test out, and say, maybe this works,
I've tested hip hop with Med and Doe.
Oh, yeah.
See, Zoba. Zoba, see. So I've done that. I can feature in any genre, even Maskandi, any. But strictly, I'm a Kwaito boy.
Kwaito boy.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Now, Khudman, you seem like your music knowledge is actually very vast. You seem like you listen to a lot of people. So who's that one person right now that you feel like they are doing the most?
Generally music.
Generally music, yeah.
People that I think they are doing the most right now. I think Sun L. I think Sun L has changed the music. I think he has came with something different.
Sure.
Something that no one has ever did. The features, the new kids on his album.
Yeah.
That are making the most.
Sure.
Anywhere you go, people are crazy about Sun L's song.
Yeah.
And I think I'm a fan.
Sure.
And I think I'm loving what I'm seeing because I always say music do change. You must stick with what you do best.
Sure.
Yeah.
Very interesting. Very, 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 very interesting. Otherwise, the time now is exactly 42 minutes past the 10 o'clock Central African time. Now, Brother Man has actually got a brand new album that is actually coming up. When is the album going to be dropping?
I've just received some not good news about releasing an album, of which I'm fine with it. The album is almost finished.
Okay, what's the problem?
The release times. Universal has just told me that I must just release another single in November, because right now I've got this single out,
Iyavaya,
of which I'm shooting a video soon.
Okay,
and then it's September, and then November,
and then December,
and then I know Iyavaya is a song of the year. Definitely, this one I know. The one that I've just released, featuring Dr. Malinga and Professor.
Sure.
Make no mistake.
Yeah, no argument.
That song is there. Yeah. Believe you me, that song is there.
Showcase.
Yeah. So, man, the album is almost finished, but there's no album this year.
Hey, son. Probably like next year?
Easter's, the album is out.
Why such a long time, though? Like, that's so heartbreaking.
You know why? Because I would have said Jan.
Sure.
But I've seen Jan when Professor released an album in Jan. People are not in that mood of partying and all that, so the music become just an album,
that is just it.
At least Easter's people are back in their feet. They've paid the school fees, the Mashonisas have got their monies. So people are back in their feet, so they can go to the shops and buy El Vovo, so yeah, man, I think the Easter's is gonna be a good time for me.
Hey. You know what? Let's just take it back to the music, man. Otherwise, the time now is exactly 44 minutes past 10 o'clock Central African time. This is the Morning Mayhem. Jams out here on TRRadio.mobi. El Vovo Tirango on that one. It's my professor, and the song is called The Palace. Actually, no longer El Vovo Tirango, El Vovo right now, okay? And of course, the time now is exactly 49 minutes past the 10 o'clock Central African time. Only left with only just 11 minutes of the show. And of course, Thokozani is actually still out here in the studio. That's actually his real name. Do you find it weird when somebody actually calls you by a real name?
No. I love being called Thokozani because it shows that that person knows me exactly who I am.
Okay. Not just calling you El Vovo.
Yeah, man. Yeah. But I'm loving it when my people call me El Vovo because they know my music.
Okay. Now, Khotmani, let's start here. You know, back in the years 2009, 2010, 2013, now it was actually a big year for you because now you were actually the National Government Education Election Ambassador in 2009, and then you're a Love Life Ambassador as well, and then you was Ambassador of 16 Days of Activism on Violence Against Women and of course the Children campaign as well, and of course it was actually the KZN Sports, Arts, Culture and Department Ambassador for the 2010 Soccer World Cup, and apparently you're also the Ambassador for Fat Life Movement, you know? You've been an ambassador for like a very long time.
Hey, I've been an ambassador for many things.
Yeah.
Some of them are not even there.
You might just add, you know?
I've been an ambassador for Jeep. I've been an ambassador for Alfa Romeo.
Okay, Alfa Romeo.
Romeo. I've been an ambassador, man. So many good things have happened, and I'm so grateful and I'm humbled about the love that I'm getting from from the people wherever I go, because you know, to be relevant after 10 years, it's something else.
Yeah.
But for me, I'm humbled because people are still loving my music.
Sure.
You know, the song that that single that I've just released, it's all over. I've been looking at the charts. It's sitting on number 1 on all the radio stations.
Sure.
You know, so it's amazing how these things works. You know, but also it's all about giving you 100% at what you do.
Sure. Now, what's next for El Vovo Tirango? I know you're actually going to be shooting the music video, and the album is going to be dropping like next year, Easter's, you know?
Yeah,
Actually, I'm so disappointed because I was looking forward to the album, you know?
But no, I'll give you another single after this.
Okay, that's
Don't worry, I'll keep on giving you.
Okay, that's
the stock is there.
okay.
Man, I'm busy with my shows. Hey, I've got shows.
Oh, you got shows? I'll share my shows, Khotmani. Come on. I'll share them, please.
I'll be in Swaziland this week, Saturday.
Okay.
Sunday, I'll be at Mojo's car wash in Durban. The following week, I'm in Polokwane, Fun Waters Fun Waters in Limpopo. They're opening the fun water for the kids. The following week, I'm in Nelspruit. So yeah,
go busy.
People want to see El Vovo, and I'm giving people what they want.
Sure,
I'm there.
Sure.
You know,
sure.
I must be there for the people because they want this Kwaito voice.
Sure.
And I don't know whether I'm still a boy or man, but the Kwaito, they want to see me, but I'm there. So people should follow me on my pages. I'm El Vovo SA on Instagram.
Sure.
El Vovo SA on Twitter. El Vovo Tirango on Facebook.
Now, Khotmani, last week, or was it so? Your car got hijacked. What happened?
No, they broke into my car. You know, I normally park my car
outside your house.
Inside, because there's a lock gate.
Okay.
At our apartment.
Sure.
I parked my car there like I normally do. But this time around, I parked because I wanted to go out late.
Oh, you know? Yeah.
But I ended up not going out. I ended up not going out. So I left my car there. Like sometimes when I came late, I leave my car there, rather than putting it into a garage. So I went to sleep like normally. I slept around 11. Everything was normal. And then around 7, I got a knock from the neighbor telling me that they broke into my car. So when I went outside and see, and then my car was broke.
They took your laptop.
They took the laptop. They took my sound system.
Shucks.
They took my jackets.
Hey. That's a setback, man, sir.
So in that laptop, I had about 5 songs that for the album, but they were still rough.
So they were not mastered as of yet.
Yeah, but also they were not finished.
Okay.
But they were there in that laptop. And also I pleaded to the people, and I'm also pleading, but people are still they are still trying to find it, because it's going to be hard to sell it if they want to sell it, because
iCloud,
the network.
Okay.
So they are going to. You can't steal an Apple Mac.
Sure.
And you can't steal an Apple phone. You know.
We actually have a caller, so let me just answer it, and then we are out here, Come on. Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Good, man. How are you doing, man?
I'm fine, thanks. Is that Thabang?
Yes, man. You're speaking to Thabang, yo?
Thabang, I wanted to ask Elvovo a question.
Okay. Just hold on. Just gagnani,
Yes.
Here is Elvovo, my man.
Right.
Talk to him.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Hello.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, Elvovo here.
Yes, I wanted to ask Elvovo a question.
Yes, I'm here.
Unjani Butang?
Yaphila mtaba bona.
Sharp. Firstly, I'd like to say congratulations on your nomination for Best Collaboration. And secondly, I would like to know.
Forgot about that. Thank you for reminding me.
I'm starting to hear you. But my question is, recently we have experienced South Africans painting artists negatively because of what they're doing or what they did in their personal lives. Well, now, what do you think about South Africans not being able to separate the music side from the personal side of an artist? If you understand what I'm saying.
Now, please say that again. One more time.
Okay, my question is, South Africans, from what I've seen, South Africans are not able to separate what umuntu does personally and what that person does musically. Case in point, the Bridge saga, what Bridge did, as well as Mampinja, what Mampinja did to Babes. People have been focusing on their personal lives and not what they did in the music industry.
Oh, I get
it. What I'd like to ask is, what do you think about South Africans not being able to separate these two things?
Okay, cool. Thank you so much. Just listen on air, my dog. I think he's going to answer you right now,
All right, sure.
Thank you so much for the call, my king,
Unfortunately, South African doesn't have the difference between the two. That's an unfortunate part for us. Your personal life and your celebrity life.
Sure.
People put it together. You are Elvovo, whether you are home, or you are home, Shoniwe.
Sure.
You are just one person. They don't separate the two. What is happening now? It's people. It's us that invites people in our personal life. You'll never tell me about my personal life because you don't know. I've been in the industry for 10 years.
Sure.
But you don't know who I'm seeing. You don't know anything about my personal life is my personal life. I keep it to myself.
Sure.
But most of the people, if you check, are the people that have invited people to have a look or to praise or to celebrate their personal life.
Okay.
Or to celebrate their love, whatever, or their thing that they are having. So for me, it's for the people to. Fortunately, in South African, we don't differentiate the two.
Sure.
That is why I keep myself away from. I keep my personal life away from Elvovo. When I'm Elvovo, I'm on stage. You must know everything about Elvovo.
Sure.
But you mustn't know everything about Thokozani.
Sure.
Because Thokozani is someone else.
Sure. Thank you so much, Khotmani. Otherwise, so thank you so much for coming through, Khotmani. It's been a pleasure. It's been amazing. Otherwise, he has a brand new single right now. The song is called Iyavaya. Team up with Professor and, of course, Dr. Malinga. You seem to actually love working with Professor. What?
Professor, when we do something, we do amazing. You know, my man, just listen to this collaboration.
Showcase.
It's something out of this world.
Showcase.
You know, when Professor is there, El Vovo is there.
Sure.
Now there's Malinga.
Aye.
Trouble, my daughter. Trouble. So, man, it's out there. People should get it on iTunes, Spotify, Deezer, Google Play. Everywhere it's there. The song is there. It's the song of the year for 2019.
Definitely.
Thank you.
For sure. That was actually Alvavo Tirango coming through right here on hashtag Morning Mayhem. For me, Thabang Mashile. Papa in everybody. Thank you so much for an amazing show. I'm going to be back on your radio tomorrow morning. Iyavaya is the name of the song. Abachabula Bantu.